I'm Owen McGee and I'm the Principal of Prosperous Financial Planning. We've been in business since around 2008 and we started using WealthTrack very early on. So we used it, I think, maybe as early as 2009, 2010. I'm not absolutely sure, but we were a very, very early adopter. So Richard, when we went looking for a piece of software to help us in our business, to manage the business, to track what we were doing within the business, but also to ensure that we were engaging with clients in a regular and effective way, we looked at lots of different pieces of software, lots of different programs. We looked at the UK, we spoke to our peers, we spoke to some other firms who were using different pieces of software. But ultimately what it came down to was, I suppose, Richard's excitement and passion about the software, about WealthTrack. But also it was very clear that where WealthTrack was going was where we wanted to go too. If you're looking for a system that's going to really help you to monitor what you do with your clients, how you do it, how you interact with your clients, what's important to you as a business when looking at it from a client's perspective. Is the file compliant? Are you spending too much time on them? Have you contacted them recently? What type of contacts and what type of activities are you spending time on with specific clients? And if you're looking for a system that's going to monitor all of that for you, WealthTrack has to be your first stop in terms of checking systems out. Because I think when you go to look at Relay WealthTrack and you start to see the benefits and the features, and not only that, the difference it's going to make to your ability to manage your business, that will become the benchmark at least for you. And then you can go off and look at other systems if you want, but I think you'll constantly be referring back to WealthTrack and thinking to yourself, that's what that could do for me. This one is falling short here, this one's falling short there. So it's a great place to start, and it's certainly, if you're thinking of a new system or you have a system already, it's well worth spending some time with Relay WealthTrack and saying, what difference is this going to make to me? Because I think when you actually look down at it, it's your ability to run your business more efficiently and understand your clients better that really is where WealthTrack adds value to you. There's a great tool within WealthTrack where if you were pressing the new button and you got a phone call to say the central bank was coming in, that you would actually say, hit this button, generate this report, and immediately you'd have a very good idea as to what's compliant, what files are compliant, what files aren't compliant, what in general is missing. Now, you shouldn't be waiting for the central bank to come in to hit that button and generate that report, but the reality of it is that it's a nice way at any time of the day, you can go in and get a very quick view of where you stand from a compliance perspective across all of your files. I know that I can go to Relay WealthTrack and I can say to them, this is what I want. Now, can you go and build it for me? And I know that they will build it for me because they have in the past. So from my perspective, I'm not concerned about going out. Now that we're undergoing this huge process implementation stage, I'm not concerned about going out and looking for other products or other wealth management or wealth tracking or CRM tools. I know I have everything I need within WealthTrack, and therefore all I have to do is go to the team in there and say, this is what I'm looking for, and they'll deliver it.
Hi, my name is Stephen Gilmore. I'm a Director of Financial Services here in Campaign Insurance, working out at the Dublin office. We've used a number of client management systems over the years, and we wanted to find the ideal one, and we put a lot of time and effort into trying to choose the best one for us. And we chose WealthTrack after that process was completed for a number of reasons, and we were running a decent sized sales team, so one of our main priorities was to make sure that we had a system to record our activity. And WealthTrack, in our view, did that better than the rest of them. So we've been using it now for almost 3 years. The key things about WealthTrack that help you with your business is that it's all in one place. Cuts down on paperwork, a ready inbuilt reminder system for you to follow up on the small tasks that need to be done but nobody particularly likes to do them. It takes the stress and the work aspect of that away and gives it to somebody else where possible. But if it isn't possible, it's sitting in front of you every time you turn on your computer. You have your WealthTrack, you know who you have to see, you know what you have to do. And from a sales perspective, you know where you stand. So it very quickly shows you where the gaps in your sales process are. Are you very good at writing new business and not closing it? Are you very good at meeting clients but not selling any business? And all of those things show up on the system very quickly. Are you very good at meeting clients once but not good at going back? Again, funnel shows up exactly where the breaks are in the system, so we can work very hard with the people who we have out advising and say, this is where you need to work harder. on the close, on the meetings, the number of second meetings and so on. So WealthTrack is brilliant for that.